another POV video, and for this one, I'll be talking about the top 10 most subscribed YouTube channels in the Philippines. So I'm giving you my opinions, my POV, and thoughts around the top 10 most subscribed YouTube subscribers or YouTube channels in the Philippines. And for the first time, you'll hear me speaking Tagalog in my video. So, kumusta po kayo? And welcome to my channel. And I've been looking forward to do this POV because as a newbie when it comes to YouTube vlogging, it's really important for me to take notes and learn from the best, learn from these channels who were able to really capture the audience that they want, establish themselves as, really good creators. Makikita nyo naman dun sa type of content na nilalabas nila and dun sa type of videos na nire-release nila sa kanilang mga channels. What makes them different, what makes them part of this elite circle of the most subscribed channels in YouTube Philippines. And I myself, I also follow a lot of YouTubers from the Philippines. I think it's safe to say that Philippines is definitely one of the capital of YouTubing and social media and vlogging. And therefore, some of the best creators and content providers in the world came from the Philippines, and I'm very proud of that. It's great to be part of a nation who is embracing this digital movement, and maganda yung effect nito sa atin as Filipinos as well. Excuse me. So I'm using I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. I think it's knoxinfluencer.com. So it's a website. I think the logo is just the name influencer. And basically it ranks all of the YouTube channels, and you can categorize it based on country, based on topics, based on channel info and anything. So what I just did is looked up the top 10 most YouTube subscribers in a Filipino channel. Actually, let me rephrase that. Top YouTuber channel from the Philippines. So the top 10. And I'm actually surprised because some of these, hindi ko pa sila nakikita. I'm yet to do and to explore some of these channels. So it's a great list actually, because it's very diverse. And some of the people that I had in mind na baka kasama sa top 10, I actually hindi kasama. And some of the ones that I thought will be really high up on the list are actually a bit on the second half of the top 10. So it's an interesting list. Check it out if you want. I'll share the link in the description section para makita nyo yung list na sinasabi ko. And you can also play around with the different fields so you can see from other countries, for example, or a global view will be also great. But anyway, let's begin. I'll be sharing yung 6 to 10 muna, top 6 to 10. So at number 10, with 9.89 million subscribers, wow. It's Ivana Alawi. And everyone knows Ivana Alawi. I actually thought she'll be in the top 5 because I do follow her videos as well. I think since her Provinciana days, she really gained a lot of additional followers and subscribers. Of course, Provinciano being the most watched TV series in the Philippines, that really helped. And I think what makes Ivana Alawi stood out among her contemporaries is the fact that both men and women will follow Ivana, and and I think the kind of extra sexy factor na meron siya and her videos that also adds up to the interest and they stimulate from the public, especially from the male audience. So no wonder she is on the top 10. Number 9 is Wish 107.5. It's a music YouTube channel. They have 10 million subscribers. I do follow this one as well, especially maganda kasi yung mga cover nila. OPM artists covering some songs, either OPM or foreign songs. But yung setting is usually they are in a van or in a bus. So it's either they're on the road or they're parked somewhere And maganda. I do have some favorite videos here. I think the one that really stood out for me was was when Morissette did Never Enough. That was one of my favorite Wish 107.5 videos. Number 8 is ABSCBN News, and they have 10.8 million subscribers. And I think this is not a surprise, because even before they were refused their franchise, ABS-CBN is doing really well when it comes to digital. So in fact, when it comes to the top broadcasters in the Philippines, they are at the forefront when it comes to digitalization. And again, they were able to really segment their channels and split it based on the interest and based on the content. So they have the entertainment channel, they have the news channel, they have the sports, the music. And I think, despite all the negativities and pambabash na nakuha ng network, when it comes to the credibility of their news team, I think it's safe to say that ABS-CBN News, especially, is still one of the most watched, most followed YouTube channels. Number 7 is Jamil, 11.5 million subscribers. Again, I'm going to be very guilty of this one. I haven't really watched a video of Jamil. I'm pretty sure some of you will probably be raising eyebrows now, like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you on YouTube vlogging and you haven't even seen Jamil? I will, at some point, go through it, and I promise I'm going to be sharing a video, a separate POV perhaps, on some of these popular Filipino YouTubers that I'm yet to see and I'm yet to watch, so sorry. Number 6 is another one that I'm still yet to see, and you could probably tell now the type of content that I do watch on YouTube. And number 6 is Ninaguerrero. She has 12.3 million subscribers. That's a lot. Yeah, she's very close to the one in number 5. So yeah, well done to her. And again, I promise I will watch some of her videos and I will share with you my POV as soon as I've seen it. And then who made our top 5 list? Okay, number 5 is GMA Public Affairs. So I think this is the equivalent of the GMA News. And again, when it comes to news, we all know that obviously GMA 7 is probably the best source of credible news in the Philippines. They are known for their integrity. They're known for the quality of news that they deliver. They're known for the unbiased reporting. So no surprises there. They're number 5 with 12.9 million subscribers. Number 4, and again, please add this on the Jamil and Ninaguerrero list, because I'm yet to watch some of his videos. But at number 4 is Randskyl. I've heard of him quite a few times. I've seen some collaborations that he made with other YouTube vloggers, but I'm yet to watch a proper Randskyl video, Randskyl content. And if I'm not mistaken, he's one of the pioneers when it comes to YouTube vlogging in the Philippines. So he's got 13.1 million subscribers. So that's a very clear testament na marami talagang nagsusubaybay sa channel ni Randskyl. So I'll give it a go. And then who made it to our podium? The top 3 YouTube channels, Filipino YouTube channels with the most subscribers. Number 3, who I thought will be number 1, but he's actually number 3, is with 17.1 million subscribers, and that's Raffi Tulfo in action. And again, with this one, I think he's a very clear example of anything that's that the people talks about. Lahat ng pinag-uusapan, lahat ng latest issues, latest trends, or yung mga nagte-trend talaga sa YouTube when it comes to stories and people who are fighting and things like that. Usually ang source is Raffi Tulfo, and it almost became a common phrase sa Pilipinas na kapag nagkaroon ng aberya, nagkaroon ng problema, ipapatulfo kita. And I think that's one of the impact of his YouTube channel, of his program in the daily lives of the Filipinos. And I've seen some episodes. Of course, I follow the big controversial ones, but I've seen some random episodes that he's got. When he's trying to deal with different cases. And maganda naman yung videos. I think what makes it special, it's very raw. It's unedited. It shows some stories that most people will be able to relate to. And I think yung pagiging mapagkawang gawa ni Raffi Tulfo was also a good a good factor why people are following him. And come on, let's admit it, it's a great source of entertainment. So no question about that. At number 2, with 20.5 million subscribers, and that's GMA Network. So I think this is their entertainment channel, where you can see trailers for their shows, mga interviews, snippets ng mga programs nila. This is where they also have some of their celebrity content. So anything that's related to GMA and their TV shows and their celebrities are here. I do follow it, of course. This is where I usually get my dose of Kapuso entertainment news. Even though I'm a kapamilya, as most people know. So yeah, it's interesting, and again, it just goes to show, you know, the change and the shift when it comes to TV viewership sa Pilipinas, and I think sa buong mundo na rin. That even though we have terrestrial TV where we watch our TV shows and all of that, and then we have the streaming platforms, I think digital channels like YouTube or digital video sharing content like YouTube has become one of the sources of entertainment and of content. And this is where most broadcasters have kind of shifted some of their efforts to deliver some of their TV programs. And I think GMA, obviously one of the top 2 leading TV stations in the Philippines, they really have to step up to this challenge, especially that ABS-CBN is a little bit far in advance when it comes to digital platforms. So it's good to see, you know, that these TV stations are adapting to the changes. And of course, at number 1, with 30.8 million, and recently they've just received their Diamond Creator Award from YouTube, it's ABS-CBN Entertainment. And I think what makes this particular channel even stronger was when they lost their franchise. The solid followers, and even those bashers, basta yung mga nakikiusyoso lang, yung mga gustong makibalita sa kung ano nangyayari sa ABS at sa mga shows nila, they subscribe to the ABS-CBN Entertainment channel to get all the latest, what's happening to their shows, what's happening to their celebrities. You know, a lot of their TV programs, their flag carriers, like Showtime, ASAP, Provinciano, Magandang Buhay, those main TV shows, they do have a lot of presence when it comes to YouTube sa ABS-CBN Entertainment channel. Dito minsan pinapakita yung full episodes ng mga teleserye. And I think that helped fill the gap na hindi napapanood ng ABS sa free TV until recently. Maraming tao yung nag-switch sa YouTube to continue following what's happening with their programs, to continue getting entertained. And I think that's one of the beauty of YouTube. You know, it's free, it's accessible. You have an internet, you have a smartphone, you can watch anything. So even though the ABS-CBN didn't really get their franchise renewed, they were able to continue doing what they're good at, and their loyal followers and everyone who likes to follow them are able to follow that as well through their YouTube channel. So there you have it, our top 10 Filipino YouTube channels with the most subscribers. And again, if you want to see the list for yourself, you can go to knoxinfluencer.com, and you'll be able to toggle along the different fields and choose Philippines, and you'll see the list. I think it's more than top 10. I think it's top 100. Yeah, there are more YouTube channels, Filipino YouTube channels in the list. One particular one that I was expecting to be in the top 10 was Alex Gonzaga, official. She's actually number 11, so not far off. She's trailing behind Ivana. But yeah, see it for yourself. And like I said earlier on, I promise yung mga hindi ko napapanood, like Ranz, Ninaguerrero, and Jamil, I will try and find their videos. I'm sure I will see them easily. I will watch them and I will share POV para naman updated ako sa mga nagtitrend talaga na channel sa Philippines. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Is there a particular channel that you thought would have been in the top 10 but not on this list? Add that in the comment section below. And if there's anything that you would like me to watch, kung hindi pa ako masyadong updated sa mga Filipino YouTubers natin, let me know. Share your links and share your thoughts with me, and I'll do my best. So again, thank you very much. Bye.